Good morning and welcome to another episode at the Organic Works Allotment. So let me just take you to the allotment so we can see what we're going to be doing today. It's really nice, lovely and sunny today, as you can see. Still a bit on the chill side, but when it's sunny, we don't really want to complain about that. So just a quick look at the allotment as we walk in. We've got bed number 1 here with some potatoes. Bed number 2, I put some carrots there. I'm gonna mix them with something that is a companion to them, but for now I just seeded some carrots right there in the ground. I got my Siberian kale still going strong under this little net. Garlic chives and some thyme and rosemary right at the end there. And I've got some white onions here. I think these are golden yellow onions. And just behind me, I've got a combination of red onion and two at the end here, some garlic. I've also got a big bed of garlic, again just on my right here. Okay, so that's a little bit of an update on what's on the allotment. Just this garlic, I'm really loving it, and I think I've put this in just at the right time. I think I put this in November last year, so they went over winter and they are really looking good. I've dug up a few fresh garlic for cooking last night, and yeah, they were absolutely amazing. Right, so what is today's main project is here at this grape vine here. So what I have is 2 grapes. One of them is black grapes, which is somewhere in there with the thornless blackberries here, and it sort of like comes across this trellis, but this has actually seen better days. So I've got some timber there on the ground that I'm going to be putting in, and I'm going to be sort of building something similar to like a mini pergola. So it's gonna go right here. So this space here, those 3 posts, I'm taking those out and I'm putting a new post in there, and somewhere halfway through there, I'm not going all the way because I do want to actually like widen this this path. I'm gonna put a lot of like raised beds on this side as well. So perhaps somewhere around here I'll put another post next to my lovely looking spinach there. Feeling guilty now, but what I do want is to have enough timber to actually like sort of like go across, come toward me right here, and then in the other corner over there. So then this white grapes here will then climb over that pergola, creating a really nice growing frame. Okay, so that's the idea, and if I do manage to finish that before lunch, I really have to get to the shed. I haven't got to the shed yet, and it's a mess. I'm not gonna show you a picture of it now, it's pretty embarrassing, but anyway, let's get to this before the sun really starts beating down. Right, I'm just gonna unload the rest of the timber that I've got, and I've got a really nice space here for them. I'll just drop them down here, and I'll get on with it. Okay, my first job to actually like repairing this is just to take off the older frame first, and then to dig up some of these old posts, and then obviously dig in the new ones, use postcrete, and then sort of secure them in place. So this is not going to be too difficult, but as always, I always have a habit of telling myself, you know, measure twice, you know, cut once. In this case, I don't actually want to cut any of my timber. I'll let it hang so that just in case in the future I want to change it or enlarge it, I still have got all the pieces of wood that I need. So at the moment, this is what I have. So this well, this is about 6 centimeter by 4. So I'll say 6 by 4, and roughly so as far as I know, these are all the same. They are 2.4 meters. Okay, so each and every one of these is 2.4 meters. So my idea is, because I don't want to cut any of them, the timber, what I'm planning on doing is, let me just pivot the camera to this side. What I'm planning on doing is actually just taking a 2.4 meter and measuring from where I'm going to be digging to there. So I can already tell exactly how far I want to dig. So that space in front of me here is going to be completely like free. But this here, like somewhere in here, just behind this post, I'm gonna dig a hole in that, and I'm gonna dig a hole somewhere around here. And then what I'll then do is have posts going from this post up to the strawberries here, and I'll put it in the ground there, put another one in the ground, and put maybe 2 or 3 just at the top, just to secure them. Okay, easy said, let's get to work. This is fastened together by just a few of these little screws. Just in case someone is wondering why I've got this complete waterproof covering on here, this area suffered from an invasion of these knotweeds here. So what I've done over the last year is just cover it up so I can see if I can get rid of some of them, at least the one that were under the plastic cover here did not have a chance to actually like get everywhere. Okay. Hopefully that answered that question. Let me just finish off taking this out. It's amazing how these posts, they're not even in the ground anymore. They just they were just standing there, being held together by the grape. Right, and this variety is called, there's still a sticker on it, is Grape Muscat of Alexandria. They're really good for like drought tolerance. So I don't really ever have to actually water this when they were little, but they did well. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. These are, so you could see how tall the shortest ones are. So if I put them about, say, maybe 35 meters in the ground with postcrete, or maybe 40 centimeters. Okay, I'm sure someone is gonna say, well, that's not what it's supposed to be, but this is simply for the grape. It doesn't really need to be structurally deep in the ground. I just want to put it in the ground with postcrete so they don't actually rot out as quick as the previous ones that were here. Okay, let's get to it. Enough of this talking. I just spent about, well, I would say about 40 minutes really, digging these 4 posts. So I've now secured them, put down postcrete and backfill them. They feel solid. So each and every one of these feels nice and solid. And that's really well, nice and leveled. This one is slightly off, but I'm not really concerned about that, because what I'm intending to do is, instead of putting that this beam at the top here, I'm hoping I can get away by, I can get away with it by sort of moving this slightly at the back like this. So then I can level it by putting it either up or down. Yeah, like somewhere like that. So that way, the little post that I'm going to put in between will be secured on here, and yeah, that's that's my my amateur solution. So if it does turn out that someone gives me like a good idea on how to actually solve that, because I wanted it to be at the top, but I cannot put it at the top because it will be just slightly wonky, possibly about, not very much, maybe 3-4 degrees off. So now the mission then is to actually connect this up in this fashion. Sort of, I'm gonna put one here. Let me just put my gloves on because I don't want to get splinters. And then put one there. And then what I'm hoping to do then is to actually get some sort of steel wire and run it between these two posts. So maybe two wires here, so that as this grape grows, I can feed it up there and then put a wire here. There may be about 4 of them. Or I've got an option. It's a really good one. Because a friend of mine has given me this. I can build it up like this. So put 1, 2, so just space them out nicely. Someone did actually say it's a good idea to actually put up a stock fence, one of those square fences with big holes. Just put one here and put, let's say, 2 here, and then the grapes will go through that. But I found that I can't find that anywhere, and it seems to be really expensive to buy. And chicken wire is just a little bit too small. I might still go with chicken wire. It just doesn't look as nice as stock fence does. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So this is what I'm gonna go with. And as you can see, it's a nice little slope. I thought it was gonna be small, but I'm about 6 foot, so this is just about 6 foot tall, or just a smidgen over. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up with this. I'm just gonna screw them in, and then I'll show you. Okay, our little grape support is almost done. So I've only got about 1, 2, 3, 4 of the beams to actually secure. Once I've done that, I can then start worrying about what to put here. And yep, okay, I'll show you the final results in a minute. Just add in the final screws. Okay, all the 6 beams at the bottom here are now secured. So all I have to do is just finish off the top part, and yeah, we'll be done. Okay, let me get to that. Okay, my little pergola is done. Okay, let's just see what it looks like from a bit of a distance. This is what it looks like if I was coming in. Not bad. Possibly could be better, but not bad at all. I think the grapes are gonna love climbing up that. And all I have to do now is just a little bit of reinforcement on the side. So sort of here and at the back there. And once that's done, solid. And it's straightish. It's yeah, I'm definitely happy with it. So we'll see what it looks like when the grapes have actually been tied up and draping all through this. Okay, a little bit of lunch, and then the next project, the dreaded shed. We've completed the pergola and we could sit under it now. And all I have to do is now tie up this grape, which is budding happily here. So this will then be tied onto this trellis that I've got. And yeah, I think in the future I will get like a new trellis, but at the moment that will do. Thank you very much for watching, and if there's any advice that you could give on how I can even improve this little grape support, please let me know.